Yo, 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 what it do, Raider Nation, man? We back at it with another video as usual. You know what I mean? Like I always say, man, salute to you guys, salute to the chat, all the subs. You know what I mean? Everyone's been rocking with me, bro. Really appreciate it. Like I keep trying to stress to you guys, man, 500 subs, we will be giving away two hats, you know what I mean? I know I do have other fans rather than just Raider fans, so whoever does win that, whatever team you like, bro, you'll be getting an NFL, basically NFL team, whatever one you like. You know what I mean? It's all you guys, your choice. But yeah, man, really appreciate everybody. As we know, and as I hate to beat a dead horse, Kristen Wilkins, you know what I mean? Yeah, weird, all the bullshit, right? We know, guys. I get it. I get it. But man, he has been put on the pup list. Um, you know what I mean? It could be good, it could be bad. You know what I mean? We could lose some money. Um, or they could try to rush him back and put him back in the game, and we'll see how it goes. But I'm highly against that. You know what I mean? But seeing that obviously they're still going to keep him around. They're not just going to let him go. They hooked him up on a pretty a good contract. But the Raiders can remove Wilkins from the pup list anytime between now and the start of the regular season. If he remains out of action beyond the roster cut day, he'll have to be moved to the reserves, um, and will be forced to miss the first 4 games. Which I'm thinking that's probably what's going to happen. I don't really see Wilkins coming back. He does look a whole lot better though. It looks like he's moving around. You know what I mean? He's stretching. So he's looking a little better. It's looking good. But at that point, the Raiders would have a 5 week window for Wilkins to return to practice. If he failed to do so, then he'd be ruled out for the rest of the season. And that's my biggest thing, guys. Is we paid this guy to come in here and really put his foot down, bro, and really, you know what I mean, really come in here and make a presence on the line. Really come in here and help out Max Crosby. You know what I mean, as we see back there, my dog. Um, and that's what we were really hoping for. We haven't really got much out of him. We seen him play 5 games last year. This year coming up, we might not even see him play, which is a hell of a bummer. Especially with a caliber guy like Wilkins, bro. We seen what he can do, especially in Miami with the Dolphins. I was surprised they actually let him go. I thought he was a player to keep around, but he just hasn't really done nothing for us. So at this point, as like a head coach, GM, all that, if you're paying a guy that much money to come in here and work, bro, and he can't get it done, just due to injury, bro, you got to sit that man down and say, hey, bro, we gotta run through these schematics real quick, bro. The numbers ain't adding up. The work you're putting in and what we're getting out of you, it's not adding up with the payment. You know what I mean? It's just not corresponding. So we're gonna have to sit. You gotta. That's what you have to do. You know what I mean? And I think that's the best bet. We'll see how Wilkins gets after that. Hopefully, that's something they do with him. Um, but I don't really see Wilkins playing this year, guys. I think it'd be a whole lot better if we actually just sat him out. Um, you know what I mean? Instead of trying to rush him back, bro, and potentially make his injury worse. You know what I mean? We don't want lingering injuries because we do know, like, look at Max Crosby, guys. We played that dude basically a whole fucking year, with lingering injuries, and we've seen what it did. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. He still balled out. He still did what he had to do. But when you got a guy playing with lingering injuries, he's not full force. He's not 110. He's more about 40, 50% on field. You know what I mean? They're not really giving it their all because they know that, hey, I got to be cautious, bro. Like, if you guys ever played football, which I have, and I broke a bone in football, bro, it's different. You know what I mean? When you try to go back to it, you're just always second guessing yourself. And prime example is Derek Carr. You know what I mean? Derek Carr, after he got those injuries, man, he was never the same. And that's what things can do to you, especially in NFL world, bro. How physical you got to be, especially on the line. Uh, Tearing something like that in your foot, it's not going to be easy to come back from. And really, you need all your recovery. You know what I mean? You need a full recovery, healthy recovery. You don't want coaches trying to rush guys. And I really don't see this coaching staff really trying to rush Wilkins back in there. You know what I mean? I feel like if they're really smart, which I think they are, GM smart too. You know what I mean? I feel like we got some good guys. Brady, honestly, he's a really good NFL guy to have around in the building. You know what I mean? Think a lot of people think not as great of him as a part owner, or they don't think he has too much to do in, you know what I mean, within the football world. But I think he still has a lot to do with it. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of these pickups and you know what I mean, like as coaches and things, were a lot of Brady's. Hey, go get this guy. Go get this guy. You know what I mean? Like that's what we needed. Um, but like when you just gotta when you like I said, you can't play with lingering injuries, man, because what happens? You're gonna play with that injury. Hey, what if you do make it to the playoffs and you're all jacked up? You know what I mean? What if you do get a playoff run? If we just happen to sneak in there, we need every guy at 110, especially with the Raiders right now, guys. We can't go in there with guys at 60, 70%, expecting to go in there and win a playoff game because that doesn't happen. We've seen what happened with the Niners when they lost Purdy, when they went to that championship game with the Eagles. You know what I mean? Purdy would have stood in there, bro. I think they would have beat the Eagles. But due to injuries, your quarterback went out or whoever goes out, bro, like your team takes a step down. And when it comes to those times, when it comes to playoffs, wild card, championship, Super Bowl, bro, you guys got to be 110, dog. Like you can't be out there with injuries. You can't have fucking Crosby limping around the fucking field, dog. With you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like you got to get it together. You know what I mean? And I don't see this coaching staff really going in there and doing that. As well as I don't see this coaching staff going in there and beating down Genty. It's just not what they're going to do. I don't see them going in there and forcing Wilkins to go in there and play, knowing, hey, this dude has a 50-50 shot, bro, of re injuring himself or never being the same again. You know what I mean? And you can't do that to people. Because at the end of the day, man, this dude's a human being. You know what I mean? And he's going to take care of himself regardless, bro. He still has a whole lifetime to live. You know what I mean? I always say health is wealth, bro. Get your, you know what I mean? That's the bag right there. If you be healthy, you can make a lot of money, bro. So I would mean personally, guys, as my personal opinion, if he does come back, I'd play him minimal. I would not have him out there like he's one of the starters. But if he does sit out, restructure that motherfucking contract. Don't pay that man what you know what I mean, what he came in here getting. And when I say restructure contract, guys, sit him down. Hey, this is what we're gonna give you for now, just based on you know what I mean. We don't know what's going on with you, injuries, haven't really put nothing up on the boards. Um, you know what I mean? But hey, you show us some when you come back healthy, we got you with that payment. You know what I mean? That's how they need to work. And I feel like if they do that, bro, it'll kind of bring a lot of out of Wilkins. You know what I mean? Just him being let go from Miami, then him coming here and getting the injury. You know what I mean? Like he probably feels like fuck, like what am I like? What's going on with me? You know what I mean? So if they could do that to him, bro, I feel like that put it light another fire under his ass. You know what I mean? To get it going, bro. And don't get me wrong, guys. Wilkins is a great player. I think if he's healthy, bro, he's a great addition to this line. When we signed him, I was fucking stoked. You know what I mean? I thought, oh man, this D line is gonna be raw, man. Butler, Crosby, um, you know what I mean? Then you're adding Wilkins, bro. It's like, come on, how are you gonna beat that? Uh, but yeah, guys, my personal opinion, man. A lot of people know I always say it all the time. If he does come back, play him minimal. If not, no big deal. Sit him out the whole year. We got a lot of rookies that we need to try out anyway. You know what I mean? A lot of these rookies could probably be the next big thing. We never know. You know what I mean? Especially if you put guys into the right place at the right time, you never know what'll happen. So I got high hopes for these rookies that are going to go in there and step up. I really think just going through a lot of the things recently through the days, you know, Tonka Hemingway, his pass deflection, man, I feel like he's going to be something to reckon with here. And I hope to see him get some play time, which I'm pretty sure he will. But we'll see what happens, you know. And as long as Wilkins is over there coaching them guys up, you know, telling them what they need to do, because don't Wilkins is a vet, you know what I mean? At this point, Wilkins is a vet, and he needs to. If you can't physically be in there playing for us, bro, you need to physically be in there coaching these young guys up and showing them what's next to come. You know what I mean? Don't just sit there and have a poor sport attitude just because you're not playing or you might get a pay cut or whoop de whoop. You know what I mean? That's when we get guys out of here, bro. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for today. You know what I mean? Not too much news going on. Uh, yeah, Christian Wilkins on the PUP list, guys. Like I said, he could come back at any time. Um, go back, you know what I mean? Rewatch the details. But hey, if he doesn't come back, no big deal. You know what I mean? We got guys that need to step up anyway. But if he does come back, I wouldn't. We're really not going to see him. I don't think he's going to be playing like he's a starter. So either way, we're kind of going to be missing out. I would say just sit the dude out, bro. Let him get his whole 100%. You know what I mean? Let him rejuice. Let him get where he needs to be. Because that's what we need. Like I said, guys, if we happen to sneak into the playoffs, we need guys at 110, not 60, not 70. That's just what it is. But yeah, guys, I really appreciate everyone stopping by, man. Appreciate everybody. Salute to the chat. Salute to all my subs, man. Appreciate you guys. Let's get this out here. 500 subs, man. I'm shipping out 2 hats to 2 of you guys. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Make sure you guys tap into the Cover 3 show Every Tuesday at 6:30. Time has changed, 30 minutes earlier. Me, Chris, and Jason, man, we're gonna get some hot shit cooking up for you guys. Really appreciate you guys though. Take care. Have a blessed day, everybody, and go Raiders.